와 비주얼.
Look out, here she comes.
와 완전 사 먹은 것 같아.
Woman that I
너무
love.
맛있는데?
팔아도 될 것 같아.
It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel. Because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls. Or at least I try to be.